Hello everyone, my name is Brandon, also known as Hotmagic 2.0. Um, tonight I guess, because it's night over here, I really wanted to make some sort of tutorial video, and I've noticed that a lot of people don't know how to play these random, you know, RTS games on Roblox, I guess you could say. But, no one really knows how to use the GUI, and some people aren't really familiar with it. Or HUD. Some people, I've even argued that it's called the HUD, so, yep. So, this is just going to be a brief rundown on all the unit types and classes and all that, and how to get money, and, what are the first things that you should probably do in the game. Now, so, using this unit right here, I moved these two green squares and I put these things on here. These are called nuclear plants. Also, to get this to show up and to actually move your units, you gotta hit that first. So, these nuclear plants provide a lot of money, and they help run what's going on here. Now, right, you can already see you got a tank. Tanks, of course, move slowly, but they're extremely powerful in numbers, so keep that in mind. Soldiers, they're expendable, they're cheap, they're fast, they do the job, they get it done quick, they come home. Now, I'm on an ocean map, which means naval battles are able to happen naval battles are more likely to happen than, especially with these islands, because only two people are on one island. Like, you got this island here, and then way back there in the back, there's another island with two people on it. This is the mid-island, and there are these plants right here, which are called oil rigs. Oil rigs help give another source of income, but these are only on ocean maps, and only some ocean maps have one, I guess you could say. Also, these guys are arguing in chat, but, I'm doing a tutorial video, so I'm not going to really interfere and see what's up and everything. I'm not going to prepare for an actual round. I'm just going to show you the basics, and then, start doing these videos. Okay, so what you have here is you have create units. Well, you have an ally. Black can only be my ally, so just click this button and you get your ally maps. Let's see if black wants to be my ally, because then I can show you the... Oh, hey, there it is. Okay, share buildings. Press it. You get share buildings with your ally. You can also donate money to them. See? Donation works. Especially if your allies need, cash and money and stuff like that. Now, there's all these types of units. These soldiers, the heavy tanks, light soldiers, there's planes, there's bombers, there's juggernauts, there's oil ships, there's RPG soldiers that are in blue. I'll tell you what all these mean. Okay, so basically anything that says soldier on it, or sniper, or man of any sort, or construction soldier, or juggernaut, well, with the exception of the juggernaut, can be built in something called a barracks. Now, the barracks is this size right here. This type of map, I'd probably put it over here somewhere. Then all your tanks will be constructed in the tank factory, with the exception of the mobile fortress, and, well, that's about it, with the exception of the mobile fortress. Then the planes, everything will be built on, or in the airport, with the exception of aircraft carrier, seaplane, which is constructed in the aircraft carrier, and the mothership, and what was it? It was a mothership and space fighter. Those are constructed in the, where is it? Space Link. Space Link is this size. Space Link is easily destroyed, so I don't recommend building Space Links unless you actually know how to use them, which I kind of do, but I just don't. Now, docks, they have to go on the side of the ocean. This building needs to hang over the water slightly, and oh, well then, apparently this was enough to connect this. Okay, so usually you have to go through the lengthy processes of building a barracks, which I don't have enough money for, getting a construction soldier, moving the construction soldier here, clicking on the interface button, building a yard, then you have to build a docks. So that's one of the frequently asked questions. How do I build a dock? Alright, now for the other, and for like the special type of units, you have a research center, which is this. Research center is basically the size of a fort almost, and it can build these units in blue here, and the docks can build oil ships and gunboats. I'll go ahead and build a gunboat and oil ship to show you guys what it looks like. And then we have the headquarters, which is the largest sized building. It has 4 turrets. This has 2, just in comparison, and has significant amount of health. I believe it has 500 health, so like, I was gonna say half. I was gonna say about 2 times the command center, but you know, it does the job. Alright, so gunboat. It's a green gunboat. Oh, also, this is your nation's color. If you like, say for example, I send the light tank over here, it will attack yellow, for example. So yeah, I drag it over there. But this attack stance, or if you just press R, which, you know, if you ever see in the chat, hey, Korean, press R, or something like that, you press R, it'll switch your attack stance to peaceful. Or, if it glitches, then it'll go back to, or if it glitches and the person before you already put it on peaceful, it will go back to offensive, therefore attacking the enemy. Yeah, I remember, I fell for that trick the first time I played, like, Conquerors, because I played Littlemen before that, and they didn't have that R button. So, yeah, I kind of fell for the oldest trick in the book. But have I covered everything? I've covered headquarters. Nuclear silo. I haven't covered that. Okay, so nuclear silo. This baby is dangerous. Basically, it says what it means. You build a nuclear silo. You get an ICMB missile. You launch it at your target. Now, I don't have enough time or money to build an ICMB missile, but, you know, it kind of goes over. It's a nuke. It's a nuke. So, I haven't covered the fort. So, the fort is just a fort. You know, you place it down. Has 2 turrets just like this. It's a fort. Support center. It slowly heals nearby units when built. I know this. I'm just hovering over it. So, you know, if you go in and you just hover over it, it'll tell you what it does. But yeah, this is just some of the tricks, tips, and, well, no, this is a GUI tutorial, or HUD tutorial, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So, yeah. Oh, also, the units that can be built in the fort, the jug, but it has to be past 60. It says it right there. Highly trained soldier wearing advanced power armor. Counts as 2 soldier units and can be only built after 60 minutes are left in the game in the fort. And the Humvee and the Jeep count as soldier units, and they're also built in the fort. So, oh, and I want to tell you about the game changer that I like. I really like this artillery. These artillery units, they're built in the fort, take up soldier spaces. Basically, anything built in the fort and in the barracks take up soldier spaces. I'll go ahead and show you. Actually, I don't have to. I'll just go to another base. I'll show you what they look like and what. Oh god, I'm lagging. Okay, so these are stealth bombers. Stealth bombers do significant amount of damage to enemy units and buildings. Better against buildings than units. And they can actually, believe it or not, a fleet of stealth bombers can easily take out a fleet of stealth planes. or heavy planes. So just keep that in mind. This is the headquarters. This is the fort. This is the research center. These are the heavy tanks, and that's the tank factory. Oh, and over here, this is the strongest defense unit in the game. So, yeah, this baby... How much damage does it do? Does it say? It just decimates everything with one hit. Also, there's a unit that has, like, the barrel of a railgun cannon, but it's in a unit. It's called the Mobile Fortress. It does extreme amount of damage, and it's extremely tanky. I think it's, like, 500 health or 650 health. But, it's extremely tanky and can easily destroy anything in one hit. With the exception of another Mobile Fortress, which it takes 3 hits to kill. So, yeah. That's basically it. Is he coming to shoot me? He's coming to shoot me. He's coming to shoot me. He came to kill me. Oh! Hello! Okay, I'm being attacked. Yep. Thankfully, this was a... Thanks, guys. Alright, so I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I don't mind taking the loss here, because that was, well, they kind of just came to my base and left. So, just take a nice look in. This is your standard military base. You have 2 command centers. You also, just a mental note, you need your command center. In order to build, in order to do this, to share buildings, you need a command center. Okay, so I have my share buildings on, and he has his. So if I go to his base, well, he might have his on, I'm not entirely sure. But if you both have your share buildings on, I just gotta find him. Is he dead too? He can't be dead. He's dead. No, he's not. His base is over there. Okay, so if you go to your friendly's base, you're able to build inside their barracks and stuff like that. But that's only if you have a command center. I get tired of people running around with no command center, and there's like, I want to build at your base, I have all this stuff, I want to build at your base. And I'm just like, bro, hey, really? This is your fleet? Okay. That's... okay. Also, how do they have so much money? I don't see any other plants laying anywhere around. Is it possible that they're hackers? It's extremely likely. Yeah, I call BS. I call BS. I honestly do. Like, wait, I'm still alive? Oh, I am still alive. Interesting. Okay, guys, well, that does it for this tutorial. I'm floating on air. I think I should